Welcome to Creative Wellness, a journey of transformation, a journey of friendship, a journey of becoming healthier together. Join Jeanette, Jennie, and Jeffrey as they take on a real-life wellness challenge. One day, one choice, and one step at a time. Together, we'll explore healthy habits, movement, motivation, accountability, and the power of community support. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Whether you're beginning your own wellness journey or simply looking for encouragement, you're invited to walk alongside us every step of the way. Real people, real journey, real results. Welcome to Creative Wellness. Let's grow healthier together. One step, one day, one you.
Hey.
Hi, all. How are you doing? Welcome to the Creative Wellness Show. How you doing, Jeffrey?
I'm doing great. Doing great. That was a rough week.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be the one that messed up, but we do have a success story here. I can't wait till he tells you his journey. That first week of detox, that was the most hardest thing. I didn't get it right at all. And then Thursday, something happened to me that was drastically really bad. And I couldn't continue. And then when I came to my senses, I went ahead and then I continued. So I'm a day behind while Jeffrey finished. And he's a loyal person. Now, according to the weight statistics, I did lose my 2 pounds. That's the positive, because healthy lose weight is 2 pounds. And if you do more, well, that's good for you. But I only have 2 pounds. But Jeffrey lost 25 pounds.
No, you put no 22.
22 pounds, still in the 20s,
Yep.
So that's excellent eating. Jennie, on the other hand, she's had a rough, but I don't know how many pounds she lost. She'll probably be on here later. If not, we'll go ahead and get the information for her. Now, we do have, as I always tell you, we are people who will be honest, and we don't play games. So I found it, and I'm going to say the negative first. And he'll say the negative, and then we're going to hit the positive, because I did learn a lot. Okay. A lot. I really earned a lot that I'm going to eat this way, all the time. I didn't know that I can do it until I did it. Okay. So, let me hit you with the negatives. If you're a super busy person and you don't prep your food, you're gonna mess up. And I was that person. Now in the morning, I was fine. But in the midday, when I had all my appointments, doctor's appointment, I had to grow, I'm doing all these things. I forgot the middle part of everything for the detox. And then I would eat right in the evening. So I still fasted in the thing, but I was hangry. So I was very hangry. I think me and Jeffrey went through that week and we were hangry. We were like, I'm hungry, So
First couple of days.
Yeah, for the first couple of days. But for me, due to the fact of, I lost my little puppy on Thursday. She was 11 and she was dear to my heart. And I went through a depression and sobbing and everything. And when that happens to me, I don't eat. So I didn't eat for 2 days. So I went ahead and I restarted, jumpstart again on, let me see, I have Thursday, Friday, like Saturday evening. I started the program again. I continue where I left off, I might as well say. I continue where I left off, and life happens. So he, what I like about what Jeffrey did was that he knows what I was going through, and he still says, it's okay. You'll continue, right? Failure. You just keep going. So that's the support you want. And the other thing I found kind of hard was the arrangement of how we have to take everything in so many, like every 2 hours, you got to do something. And to me, that's only, remember, none of this is just opinions. Okay. Jeffrey has a totally different story, and that's the way it is. But I have to tell you that I didn't say I failed, What I'm going to say is that some programs are not meant for people and other programs are meant for people. You have to find what works for you. So for me, this is just mine, that detox, that's too hard for me. It was very hard for Jennie and I. And it was hard because of the point is that we're not just standing still. And not that Jeffrey's not standing still. He's very busy, but he was able to do his program, and he'll tell you about it, and a perfect thing. So again, this is a real show, and we're gonna let you know the extent. Now, can I tell you something? I did lose inches. I'm not gonna lie. I probably didn't lose the pounds, but I lost a lot of inches. And my stomach, I can tell I don't have a tummy anymore. I mean, if I was to measure my stomach again, I don't have it. And going to the bathroom became a regular thing, 4 to 5 a day. A lot of people, that's the other thing that I say. A lot of people that if you're working and you don't have access to a bathroom, you might not want to go ahead and do this, because you have to have access, quick access. Like, I had an appointment at the VA and I had to go so bad. I think I missed my check-in and I just ran to the bathroom, So things like that. If you have to be aware of everything that you're doing so you can do it successfully. Now, he'll tell you his side of it. Let me see. So that was my cons, because the con is it wasn't efficient, or it wasn't compatible to my schedule. I did not prep, and I messed up the schedule on what you're supposed to take in the first few days. Oh, how you take it, what to take, how many packets to take, and that was all confusing to me. So that's the downside to me and my experience. Now, Jeffrey will tell you his experience on the con part, and then we're going to go into the positive, because I have a lot of positives too. So, Jeffrey, what was your cons?
Well, like you said, the labeling, of the blister packs and the clear packs, and the fiber drink and stuff like that. The core tablets, take the 2 core tablets 30 minutes before lunch and 30 minutes before dinner and stuff like that. It wasn't really
labeled correctly.
Labeled correctly. And
we were guessing on everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, right. But because we don't have a coach, a Go Trim coach, I think we could have alleviated all that, because they would have been right there and they would have told us, this is how it works and stuff like that.
Right.
So this is the learning curve for both of us.
Right.
Stuff like that. And then
because the first day was hard. We were like, wait a minute. And then I forgot that I had the rest of the packet on top of the refrigerator, and I was mad. I said, I don't have that. He goes, check again. I sent it to you. And when I look, it was right there. Oh, so I thought it was just one big box with little pills in it. No, it's a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm like,
daily essentials and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And 4 tablets and
they do supply you a lot of vitamins, though. I do feel it was very. I didn't wake up. I haven't woken up. Well, that's a positive. Let me stop right there. So go ahead. Continue with your cons.
Okay. And then like for me, how it for you, it went through you like water.
Yeah.
It took like 3 days, and then all of a sudden it was like, it's like the dams were open. Watch out! Yeah. Get out of the way!
See, and that's one of the things that we have to, again, take in consideration before you do this is, are you going to be, and I kept telling myself, and I kept telling Jeffrey, okay, it's only 7 days. It's only 7 days, right? I kept telling him, it's only 7 days, because, oh my gosh, it was horrible.
And then give a little bit of backstory. I did this cleansing a couple times before.
Oh, okay.
All right. And they highly recommend, if you're going to do a cleansing, if you can avoid going to work, or if you can work from home, to do it. Don't still go to work and do the cleansing.
And that, but realistically, that's impossible for today's times. It is, because everybody has to work. Everybody, you can't miss a week of work. And then when you do take a week of work, that's vacation time, right? So on vacation time, you're going to be in the bathroom. You don't want to take a vacation just to clean yourself out.
You weren't really in the bathroom.
Well, that's true, but I did go more than usual. My usual is 3 to 4. I was going 7 to 8.
Right. But you're cleansing yourself. You're cleansing everything out.
Right. I understand that, but I'm just being realistic.
Right.
I'm like the devil's advocate here, going, I had this problem, and we both were hangry, right, Jeffrey? One day we did fail. I mean, one day I didn't care. I guess I'm not gonna say I didn't care. Let me take back those words. I was not in the good state of mind to continue with anything. I was depressed. So I had a friend come over from church, and she cooked, and we ate the traditional Spanish meal, and I ate. I forced myself to eat, because when I'm usually like that, I'm the one that when I go through something, I don't go for the food. I go not to go food. I don't eat at all.
Right.
And that's when the body shuts down.
Then your body goes into starvation motion. And then any sugars that you put into your body, any bad fats, it automatically collects that and stores that. And that's the cycle in that. So but one day is one day. Right. So as long as you get back, you can kick the can down the road, but one day, just pick yourself up. Hey, I had a hiccup, time to get back on it,
Yeah. But I think Jen had a hard time too in the beginning, but I think now she's kind of now used to it. She got used to it as well. One of the things that was the cons, right? We finished with that because that's okay. Now is the positives. Okay. So one of the positives I learned is that water and lemon is really good. I do like the water and lemon. It really just made me
and it's not cold. It is warm.
Yeah. Okay. The second thing I learned is how to cook differently with greens, and how to put my greens into eggs. Like, I never had a vegetable omelet before, and I learned how to cook a vegetable omelet, and it was darn skippy good. It was really good. The recipes are fun. I loved it. I had green juices, the green stuff for vegetables. That was good. And then what else did I learn? I learned that I can do this, in a sense of that I can cook for myself. I don't have to buy TV dinners. I can cook for myself healthy, and it's better than buying the traditional TV dinners, right?
Processed foods.
Yes, processed food. And you once you get the taste of in your mouth of the raw vegetables and the vegetables compared to what you buy in the store already cooked, they're not the same. You end up having like, ugh, it's not the same. Right. So I really enjoyed that. I also enjoyed that I got used to the schedule, that I didn't even need the paper anymore. Like, I knew in the morning I had to get up and do my essentials. And then after that, 30 minutes later, I'll drink the other 2 pills and things like that. So this one, I'm like that. I can't wait to discuss phase 2 with you, because it's a little bit more lenient, and we can eat, Right. So I'm going to take advantage of that. It is a hard thing, and I can drink my coffee again. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. So, you take a Puerto Rican away her coffee, she become cranky. That's all I got to say, but,
I mean, you could have, tea, You couldn't have
Not
cheese.
for the first week,
Right.
you know.
Yeah. Right.
So that was my positives. What was your positives?
My positives, I mean, it made me cook.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it made me cook my breakfast. It made me cook my lunch. It made me
Mm-hmm.
cook. Well, I always cook dinner,
Right.
but what I usually do is, in the past, is I get up, I have my coffee, I have my mocha tonic or my cappuccino,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and I'm out the door. I'm working all day. You know, I might have
Uh-huh.
a snack here, a snack there, but and then I come home and I make a big meal, and
Um,
then I sit in front of a TV, and then
mm,
you know,
yeah.
so it made me go back to where I'm cooking my breakfast. I'm
Mm-hmm.
prepping my lunch. If I'm away, like if I'm taking care of my horses or something like that, and I know I
Right.
can't get back to for lunch or whatever, I automatically pack my lunch
That's
and
a
stuff.
good. So you learned how to do that. That you learned to make your lunch.
Right. And what I
Prepping.
learned is like, you know, like the breast chicken and stuff like that. And I did a breast and I chopped it up and then
Mm-hmm.
I rolled it in lettuce instead of, you know,
Mm.
instead of the soft taco shells or whatever.
Right.
I rolled
Right.
it in lettuce and tomatoes and I had onions and stuff like that. And then I used vinaigrette, you know,
Okay.
and stuff like that. Or I used extra virgin olive oil.
Mm.
Okay, which it had to get me back or used to the taste, and I really enjoyed it. And
Yeah.
I took a bite, and I'm like, this is actually good. I was like, oh, this is going to be, you know, and it
Yeah.
actually was good because it
You know,
complemented everything.
yes. And one of the things I kept him accountable because I sent him recipes like my plate dish, and he says, "Yeah, I need to make you as my chef," because they were colorful. I mean, now I know
Mhm.
what they meant, a colorful dish. I had strawberries, blueberries in the salad where I grilled my chicken. I cut it in pieces and I threw that salad. I felt like a chef of salads. You know, I could sell my own salads the way I was
Yeah.
cooking it. Kept taking pictures and everything. It was really nice. So I really did enjoy that. So that was the positive, another one that I love making the salads.
It actually made me go to my fish market more.
Ah,
I picked
yeah.
up a lot of more fish. I cooked a lot of more cod. I cooked a lot
Mm-hmm.
more salmon. I had a couple tuna plates at
Okay.
night and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So
I also learned that I don't have to go for the candy at night. I went ahead and I was good. And when I would get that angry like thing, I grabbed my little apple slices and I just ate my little apple slices. So I ate a fruit. So that's like, oh, that's different. That's delicious. It's comforting. And I just grabbed the
mhm,
fruit and I ate it. So that was my
right,
good part. So what was your good part?
everything was good.
Yeah. And the fact that he lost 22 pounds, that's amazing.
Yeah,
Jeffrey,
I
you look
lost.
so
Now look at
happy.
this. Okay, I lost 22 pounds. I lost 4 inches on my waist.
Wow.
I lost uh, a half an inch on my neck,
Okay.
and I lost a half an inch on my bicep.
Wow. That is great. So
And then
see,
so
that was the end of phase one. Now this week, okay, we're going into phase two.
two,
So we
yes.
are going to any of you who are doing this journey with us, we're gonna start telling you what to do with phase two. So, um, okay. So phase two is days 8 to 30 days. And maybe forever, right? Because if this
That's right.
becomes a habit, then you just eat well, you know?
Hmm.
Okay. So you're gonna upon wake up, you're going to mix 1 packet of isotonic daily essentials again with exactly 8 ounces of water. Drink immediately and wait 20 minutes before eating or drinking anything else. That I love, because the detox was you do this and plus you got to do a whole bunch of pills after that. And I didn't like that, drinking a lot, but I do like this.
And this is actually the packet.
Yes, that's the daily essentials.
And it takes 8 ounces.
Yep. No, and this one, 8 ounces. Yeah. And that's usually the little bottles of water. They even come like that. Yep. But I've noticed that my 16 ounces, 8 and 8 is 16. So I just went half. I brought my big waters and I cut it in half, and I would just pour half of the water and drink it. So it was fine. Okay, you ready for
it doesn't, it's recommended 8 ounces. If you have a 16 ounce, you have a 16 ounce. It's just a little bit, it's not going to be diluted or anything, I don't think.
No. But 8 ounces is 8 ounces, because you're drinking water throughout the whole day anyway.
Yes. That's another thing.
Go ahead.
For my weight, they said I had to drink 16 cups of water a day just to maintain hydration.
Did you have any incidents of fainting and things like that?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't either. I did monitor my blood pressure like it's recommended, and it went down a little, but not enough to make me I'm glad it went down, a healthy down, not a drastic down, because I had high blood pressure and it did go down a bit. So that's good. Mm-hmm. Okay, then after you do that, for breakfast, you have 16 ounces of water, which I don't understand what's with the water, because I usually have my breakfast with coffee. So I'll let you know how that goes. So 16 ounces of water.
But you see, okay, it says water, or coffee is water.
Yeah, it is true.
Right?
So they just want you to drink.
If you really, horses, the apples or whatever, so, if you drink 16 ounces of coffee, that's 16 ounces of water, isn't it?
That's true. But I don't drink 16 ounces of coffee. I only drink 8. It's a
well, then, and then you just drink 8 ounces of water then.
You have an answer for everything, Jeffrey.
Or you drink 8 ounces of your warm lemon water.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, going on.
Anyway, 16 ounces of water, 1 serving of protein, which in this case, it was 2 eggs. Now, Jeffrey told me he did 4 one day. He was hungry. Okay. he ate 4. I only eat 2 eggs. That's the norm. Plus 3 vegetables they want. And I got used to my broccoli, sauerkraut, and cauliflower and carrots. So I end up having 4 different ones, but I put them in an omelet, right? So now, according to this, I can go ahead and add a half of a bagel or half of a English muffin. You can have bread now, okay? All right. So mid-morning snack, you got 2 scoops of the nutritional shake, 8 ounces of water, and 1 serving of fruit. Now that shake looks delicious. I cannot wait to taste it, because it literally has a whole bunch of stuff done. Now, see, I can do shakes. I actually rather do shakes than food, So yes, I can't wait to taste that. But yeah, that's the mid-morning. That's a snack of 2 scoops of nutritional shake and 8 ounces of water with a fruit. I can do that. That sounds easy. Then you take 2 core tablets, right? 30 to 45 minutes before lunch, which I've been doing. That's easy to do too. Unless you're not here for lunch, and then you could take them in your pocket and eat, where, make sure you eat it before you go. Yep, that's it. Then for lunch, you have 16 ounces of water, 1 serving of a protein. So I guess now you can start making your sandwiches, 1 serving of a good fat. So do you have a list of a good fat? I know they're on there, but, probably people are going to answer, what's a good fat? you know. A turkey is a good fat with no fat.
Right,
Turkey
with no skin.
slices. Right. 2 servings this time of vegetable. So you have let's say you can have a protein,
What's a good fat?
of the meat, and then a good fat of the bread, I guess, or I don't know. I'm gonna have to find that out. We'll come back to you
Okay,
next
good fats. Good
week. Uh-huh.
fats. Okay.
Okay.
Avocado,
Oh,
salmon,
okay. Okay.
extra virgin oil, olive oil, nuts, almonds, walnuts, peanuts, pistachio, or I can't say those.
Yeah,
Pistachios,
pistachios.
right? Salad,
So
mixed pumpkin.
basically, a serving of a protein, let's say you can eat a turkey sandwich and then you can have an avocado, put avocado in it instead of mayonnaise, you know,
Right.
or, you know, a good fat. And then 2 servings of vegetables, that's understandable. So you have that.
Well, you can have salmon on your salad.
Yeah.
You can have olive oil with your vegetables as for
Here's
your
the thing.
dressing.
The Go Trim program has these recipes that you can do for lunch, and it gives you ideas so that way you don't have to guess, which I like. That I do love. The
Right.
recipes that they give you for phase 2 and what you can eat. You know, if you don't have most of the stuff, just substitute it. Use common sense and say, okay, I don't have turkey sandwich slices. I have ham. So eat your ham, you know? Just know that don't eat like 55 slices. Just 2 or 3 pieces of ham, you know? Have a little
But
serving.
that's not a good fat.
That's not a good fat?
No.
Okay. But that's a protein.
Right.
Okay. A good fat, me personally, I love avocado.
Right.
So
Or salmon, or your nuts,
yeah, that's okay.
olive oil.
Right. I don't eat avocado for lunch. I'm thinking lunch only, not dinner.
Right.
Okay. Afternoon snack, 1 serving protein. So I'm guessing what's a serving of a protein and 2 vegetables?
Well, like you said, you know, it's like
This is a snack. So why do they want you eating a protein on a snack? Maybe
because
that's where the peanuts are.
yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, okay. Then you get 2 serving of vegetables, which for afternoon, they want you to eat a lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
But realistically, who eats vegetables 10 times a day?
I am.
Okay. All right.
I'm starting.
Okay. And then a supplement again, take 2 core tablets 30 to 45 minutes before dinner, which that's natural. So altogether, you're taking about 4 of them a day, you know?
Right.
Then dinner, 16 ounces of water, 1 serving protein, 1 serving good fat, and 3 vegetables. I'm already used to dinner making my fancy salads, so I'm good there. You know, you could take a salmon, you get lettuce, tomatoes, you get cucumber, you get carrots, you get broccoli, you know, and you chop it up. I have a chopping machine and I chopped it all up. Then I put it in a Tupperware. So what I do is when I am like making my dish, I grab it with my hand, 1 handful, and I just put my whole salad like that and I sprinkle it, but it's fresh. So it's really nice. I could show it to you if you want. I mean, it's a nice thing to do, so you don't have to top up the vegetables all the time.
Right.
Let me see. Hold on.
And that so, but like for her, you know, as far as a good protein.
So
Okay.
here it is. These are all my vegetables. You see all the pretty
Different colors, yeah.
colors in there, and you open it. And what I did was I chopped it because I didn't have time to be chopping all these vegetables in the morning. So I went ahead, you see?
Yeah.
That's delicious. And it smells so good because all these vegetables. So what I do, I grab a spoon or I grab my hand and I just put it in whatever I'm going to eat. There goes all my vegetables because now I have them chopped up, right?
Right.
And they're raw. They're not cooked. So they're
Right.
raw in here. And I put it in the fridge, and I'll take it out for lunch, dinner, and whatever I need to be eating. So I made my life easier like that, which makes my life easy, because if I wanted to do in the morning an omelet, right? I do the egg, grab that, throw the omelet in there, flip it, and I'm good to go. I did my dinner, you know.
Right.
The same thing with dinner. Okay, then this phase 2 has something now that phase 1 didn't have, which is now exercise. I walk a lot, so I can walk. I'm also a swimmer, so I swim. I have a bike, so I ride my bike as a tricycle. And then you put your minutes down on what you're doing. Now, for me, because I have a different blood type than anybody else, so people say, well, I'm a strenuous exercise person. That's good for you. You do whatever you float your boat. But as for me and Jeffrey, we have problems with our back, legs, and things like that. So we have to take it easy, but we still sweat. He does, and he takes care of his horses, right, Jeffrey?
Yep.
And what is it
I
that
do low
involves?
impact. I do low impact exercises. So I go Mondays and Fridays. I go to my center and I do Tai Chi for a half hour.
I know I want to do that so bad. And I don't know where they have it here, but I want to do that so bad. Now, I do love Zumba. So, you know, give me a good Zumba and I'm there moving, I can move
But
my
low
band.
impact. So,
Yeah.
Because I got bionic knees and I got a bionic neck and bionic back and that.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, as far as your exercises, that because the reason why they didn't want exercises in the first week is because of the detox, and because they didn't want to put a strain on your system, even more of a strain on your system.
Correct.
They were
So, just be healthy in what you decide to do as an exercise. Just do something that you feel comfortable. If you got bad knees, do chair exercises. They have chair exercises. Yep. Water exercises are the best. Yep. I sit there and I will go and do these and bring up your knees, and you don't feel the impact. Is for me that I got bad legs, that is perfect. But do your favorite thing. Now, I personally do not do it for 30 minutes because I found out through the exercise, those companies that do the evaluations and stuff like that, you do 15 minutes, you're good. As long as it's 15 minutes. You don't have to do an hour and a half. You don't have to do 30 minutes. 15-minute minimum for people over 60. Okay. I am 60, and what I like to do is I like to walk, swim, and do low impact yoga. Something that is not going to break me, because I like something to make me stretch. So I'll make sure I get a stretching, and I can get all of this on the TV. You can get it on the TV where you can find an exercise program for free, and they do it. None of this is expensive. You can go ahead and just go for it, which I love as well. So that's the exercise there. And then post-workout snack, because they do tell you to get a post-exercise snack. You're going to eat a protein. Usually that's why I think the protein bars come in. You can buy yourself a little stack of protein bars and then 30 minutes of exercise. Here it says 30 minutes. And that's after 30 minutes, serving protein within the 30 minutes of exercise. So I'm guessing while you're exercising, they want you to eat a protein bar and exercise, which again, the only thing, like I said, my con is that they're not really detailed on this,
Well, because it's not detailed. It's for your choice. And that, like the company that I'm repping, and that they do have a protein drink that you can buy a little packet, 8-ounce packet, where you can put it in your water, shake it up, drink it, and then you can go do your workout. And
I can do that. That's nice.
And then they have a recovery drink. Once you're done with your workout, you can take that packet, drink it, and helps you recover, helps your muscle recover.
Okay. So that's one of the things that they do. So we're right here, and then at the end you got other supplements you put on here, and then it asks you how many times you drank water. They have boxes of how much times you drink water, but don't get water. You can get, believe it or not, and I know I'm gonna go off the wall here, but water, if you drink too much of it, is not good for you either.
Right.
Okay, so don't overdo it with the water, because you're gonna end up in a hospital. I know, been there, done that, and I'm like, but I thought I was told to drink water, and I'm over chugging all this water, and no, that's dangerous as well.
Right.
I did that when I was in AIT. I was doing all of that. I was younger, way younger, and I hurt myself with water, and I was like, what? So yeah, you have to balance yourself out. Look, to me, and this is just my opinion, again, my opinion, if you balance your food out, you're not eating 10 cheeseburgers, 15 French fries, things like that, you're gonna be okay. If you're a person that you just eat one hamburger, like, okay, this is what I do. When I go to the fast food, and now I don't go to fast foods, which is amazing. And the whole week that I was doing detox, I didn't feel necessary to go to the fast foods.
You know why?
Why?
Because your body doesn't, when you eat that, it turns to a craving. All right. And because of the processed foods and the lack of nourishment in that, it actually makes you want to eat more of that, versus when you're cooking at home and you're cooking these good ingredients and you're cooking this, your body is full. So you don't crave anything. You don't crave that. You can eat a hamburger and then 15, 20 minutes later, oh, I'm still hungry. Let me go get another one. You see where the difference is?
Yeah. Well, to me, before I went down, like I thought I was proud of myself, because I used to eat Big Mac meals, and now I can literally just go for a children's, what do you call, Happy Meal?
Yeah.
And I'm good. But lately I don't even got the craving for that. Like, I even think about it and I want to,
right.
So that's the whole thing.
You have all that food at home.
Yeah. And here's the thing: if I could make me a burger at home with pasta, I'm good.
Right.
Hamburger helper meal. I don't know, but
you see, you can make a hamburger helper meal that's healthy.
Right, exactly. I can put all my vegetables in there instead of all the bad stuff.
Right.
And that's good. So I feel like phase 2 will be a little bit better. It won't be as strenuous, because our time is running really quick. Actually, we passed the 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sure did. But that's okay, because we finished phase 1. Now we're going into phase 2, and we'll be here every week telling you what's going on. Now, congratulations on Jeffrey. He lost 22 pounds on that first week. I lost 2, and he has how many, you say you wanted to lose 100 and something pounds, right?
Yeah, 134 pounds.
Right. So that's normal for him. Me, I just got to lose 50 pounds. So 2 pounds a week, healthy, it's perfect for me. And that's exactly what I did. And I lost 2 pounds. So I'm happy of my 2 pounds that I lost. Okay. So I'm good with that. But I really lost the inches in my stomach and my arms. Inches I saw like crazy. So I love that. Okay.
That's great. Proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of you too. I'm so excited for you. I can't wait to see your journey. Okay. So any last words, Jeffrey?
Well, like you said, if you want to take a health quiz or whatever, there's, www.shop.com, Jeffrey Beaver, and you can go on there and take a health quiz, and they'll help you pick out what you need to help you with your journey.
Right. And like I said, there's You go to his website, you go in there and you take a quiz. And depending on how you answer that quiz, it's going to recommend the vitamins and the things that you need for your first week of detox. They also have a detox packet kit. That's what Jeffrey sent us to start this. The kit comes with everything. So you want to go ahead and do, buy that. That way you don't have to buy everything extra. I think the kit is very essential to that. Once you do the kit,
basically you go in there and you can go into Go Trim 30-day jumpstart, 30-day jumpstart, and I'll show you the packet, the whole packet, what the price of the packet and all their ingredients, and then it tells you the programs.
Right. And so you go in there, and it helped me and it helped Jenny and all that. So this is a journey. It's a journey of getting well, fit, and healthy. And we're on phase 2. Okay. Is there a phase 3 to this?
Nope. Just phase 2. But I think next week, what we can do is we can come in and show them how to read a label, or where they call that, the nutrition.
Yeah. Facts.
How to read the nutrition
that'll work.
So you can actually go in, and like you said, when you walk into a grocery store, everything on the outside, on the walls is good for you. Everything in the middle is a toss-up.
Well, as for me, I prefer to shop over my phone. I am the one that will buy, because one, I can see the total. I don't have to walk in the aisles and get tempted. I get exactly what I need. And I use the Walmart app, which is faster, and it gets delivered. And because I have, my leg is bad and that's heavy for me, I appreciate the fact that they have people that do the shopping for you and bring it at home. I don't advertise for them. I am not getting paid for this. So no. I'm just being honest with you. I'm one of those that, as a single woman, I want to go ahead and be able to order my food and let them bring it still delivered to my house. And I just put it away. And you know what? It's worked for me. It's working for my sister. We both like it. So yeah. So we appreciate
like for me, and that I go to my local butcher, get my local meats fresh. I have a fish market I go to, get my fish fresh, and I have a farmer's market where I get all my fresh vegetables, seasoned vegetables during the season, and fruits. And so it's all natural, or it's all products.
Yeah, I love a farmer's market. I got to find out where's a farmer's market around here, because that really is good. Anyway, so do you have anything else?
That's all I have to say.
Okay.
And I really appreciate it. Great job on losing your 2 pounds.
Yes, great. Excellent job on you losing 22 pounds. We both stayed in the 2s.
You know what?
What?
I haven't been under 300 pounds in like 4 years.
Wow.
So
that's excellent. Wow, that's
thank you for helping me on this journey.
Oh, well, look, I'm here, ride or die. Okay. Ride or die. All
right.
So we're going to go ahead and say bye now, and we'll see you next week, the same time, 7:00, to let you know every week we're going to be on at 7:00 telling you about our journey on the Creative Wellness channel. And next week, like you said, we're going to be teaching on nutritional facts, and then letting you know how we're doing with this phase 2.
Or maybe even show some of our recipes.
Yeah, that'll be good. So we'll do the nutritional facts, and then I'll set up my camera where I can actually show them how I cut the vegetables and what I do and things like that. That'll be exciting. Can't wait till next week. Okay, then. So thank you for watching us. This is Jeanette and Jeffrey and Jen coming to you for the Creative Wellness channel. And we love you, and thank you for joining us. And we'll see you next week, same time, 7:00.
Welcome to Creative Wellness, a journey of transformation, a journey of friendship, a journey of becoming healthier together. Join Jeanette, Jennie, and Jeffrey as they take on a real-life wellness challenge. One day, one choice, and one step at a time. Together, we'll explore healthy habits, movement, motivation, accountability, and the power of community support. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Whether you're beginning your own wellness journey or simply looking for encouragement, you're invited to walk alongside us every step of the way. Real people, real journey, real results. Welcome to Creative Wellness. Let's grow healthier together. One step, one day, one you.